Why not, right? All right, we are here at Jack Hackman Field, Jason Zaleski, as we start today's Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy, exciting, rewarding careers available now at grasslanddairy.com. Here with Everest Merchant right fielder Ryan Hubacek. Ryan, you guys were here last Wednesday, fell 5-2 here against the Chaparrals. Did get on the winning side of things on Sunday. It was a come-from-behind win down in Pittsville. They ended up scoring 7 in the top of the 10th inning. So 1-1 on the year. Tell us a little bit more about the Merchants beyond that.
Well, it's good to see a lot of young guys out here playing this year. A lot of high school Legion guys, give us a few more bodies to put when we're playing a lot more games during the weeks too. So after 17, 18 years of this, it's good to have some young, fresh legs and arms in the pen and on the bench. But it looks like we got a pretty good team again this year. A lot of pitching depth, which we always need in the league, and then as you get on further into the playoffs. So.
A lot of these teams this year, as teams maybe around them kind of bowed out for the season, so kind of some, collaboration teams, all-star teams, whatever you want to call it, just a little bit of larger reach. So tell us about the assembly and of the Merchants this year, and where guys are coming from. Maybe say where the furthest guy is coming from.
Sure. We usually draw pretty well from the Marathon area. Obviously, a lot of the Everest high school and guys that graduated there. Mosini, virtually within 30 miles. We occasionally get guys out of the Fox Valley, but or even BABA teams since they don't have much of a season right now. But we've been picking up guys, and it's good. I think guys want to play baseball. I think that's the bottom line. Is we all want to play, and with half the teams playing in Dairyland, there's some collaboration of guys that want to play with other teams too. So.
Talking about your record this year, 1-1. Early in the baseball season, records don't really matter, and the teams kind of evolve and change. You never see the same team at the end of the year you saw at the beginning of the year. So just kind of categorize team expectations this year. I mean, it's a weird year. What are you and the rest of the guys, Tom, and everybody talk about as far as what you want to get accomplished this year?
Well, I think we're the longest running WBA team in the tournament since 1996. So we're usually a team that finds our way usually middle of the season and gets into the playoffs. Last year I think we lost 1 or 2 of the first games and we ended up 19-2. So we're usually a team that comes on later once we kind of find our way, especially with all the young guys coming out of college trying to find positions and things like that, find our rotations. So that's always the goal, is to win the championship. We've run a buzzsaw the last couple of years, made it within a game of the finals 2 years ago. So, we're Marshfield and us pretty much have the same goals. We were looking to get into the state tournament. So, and I think we have a great shot as long as we stay healthy and keep guys around. And that's the bottom line.
All right, again, Everest Merchant right fielder Ryan Hubacek. We will continue our Grassland Dairy pregame show in just a moment. Grassland Dairy, exciting and rewarding career opportunities available now at grasslanddairy.com. Be back with Chaparrals manager Luke Wirtz right after this. All right, nice.
What's your name?
Nice. Jason.
Jason, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. We'll have you on. We're going to see you at least 2 more times this year.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah.
Exactly. Appreciate it.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Born ready, right? All right, back here to Hackman Field as we continue our Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy, exciting, rewarding career opportunities available now at grasslanddairy.com. Visiting now with Marshfield Chaparral manager Luke Wirtz. Coach, you start out the season 2-0. You really can't ask for a whole lot much more than that. You did get a 1-run win in a league game on what is today, Wednesday? Sunday night against the Moondogs. Kind of a strange game. Wild pitch scores a winning run. You don't see that very often, but in a strange year like this year, maybe we get to see it always. So we'll find out. You beat the Merchants 5-2 a week ago, and now you get them back in here. So just talk about that kind of quick turnaround. You see a team, and again, this is going to be an unusual year and schedule all the way through, but you still got to play the game and you still got have the goal of winning the game. So talk about having to play the same team twice now in 8 days.
Yeah, you start to kind of get a familiarity with the team that you're playing. We know a lot of the good bats on their team, a lot of the good pitchers that they got on their team. Even from years past, they've got a good amount of returners. So it's going to be a competitive game. A little strategy here and there. Who we're going to throw against guys, give them something that maybe they haven't seen a whole lot before.
You do get to maybe experiment a little bit on the broadcast that we did last week, and again on Sunday night. I kind of called it active fire tryouts, right? I mean, these guys, for you anyway, still kind of trying out and finding certain positions. So tell us, what's the strategy with that? As guy, you're still getting familiar with all, really a brand new roster this year.
Yeah, like I said, game 2, only 2 games in, 2 practices in, so we're going to start throwing some guys at different positions a little bit, try to get some guys some playing time and see what they got.
Talked to Merchants right fielder Ryan Hubacek. We asked season goals, and it's a strange year, so goals, I mean, win the championship is always right there at number 1, but what are maybe some of the shorter term goals, say in the next 3 weeks, that you and the guys are after, regardless of wins and losses?
It'd be nice just kind of get in a groove, see who's going to start, what games normally, who's going to be more of a league pitcher, who's going to be more of a midweek starter type of guy. But any of them could really throw any time also if needed. But, we're going to try to figure out, the next 3 weeks, we're going to finally get some road games. We've been at home at Hackman, we got 3 straight home games here. And then this Sunday we start out going up to Minocqua. So we'll see what it's like playing away from Hackman. Sometimes this league, you got some interesting fans at different places that you go. Might get heckled a little bit, so we got to get used to that type of thing, whether we're on the mound or in the batter's box. Yeah, we'd like to just kind of keep it rolling here, especially in league, and try to stay undefeated in league next 3 weeks, so we try to get that top seed.
Again, first pitch here from Hackman is in 12 minutes, and then you mentioned the game of Minocqua on Sunday. We'll be there, as we'll have every Chaparrals game live this year. You mentioned getting heckled. Spirit was always one of those places for me, and just a unique place. The bar is right there. This is right over here, and everybody's kind of right on top of you and coming in and out of the bar, and they're going to say whatever people like that say, and kind of fun. Tell us about the last time you played in Minocqua, and what you got in mind as far as maybe staying off the lakes anyway.
Well, to be honest, I've never been to Minocqua and played against them. That was the one game I was gone from last year, was the Minocqua game. But from what I've been told, it's a fairly nice field. Minocqua is kind of a visitor's town. Well, I don't know if any of us are going up there and staying the weekend before or not, but I look forward to going up there. I love making the trip up north.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be there on Saturday morning, so I'll break in all the lakes. I'll get all that done for you. You guys just show up and play baseball again. We thank Chaparrals manager Luke Wirtz for stopping by the Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy, exciting, rewarding career opportunities available now at grasslanddairy.com. 10 minutes from first pitch. We'll take a quick break and be back with as we continue our Grassland Dairy pregame show with Steve Maves. Back to Hackman after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
For over 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? We make banking about you. We have a strong partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments with new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally, with locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Gresham, Medford, Shawano, Wausau, and Weston, and is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form,
Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Welcome, 1-2. Am I on? 1-2. Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield for tonight's Dairyland League play between the Everest Merchants and the Marshfield Chaparrals. Good evening, everyone. Steve Mapes alongside Lucas Holheisel and Brandon Berg. Jada Hamblin just hanging out here tonight, having a good time as the Merchants being announced. We'll go through their lineup as well. They come in at 1-1 overall, 1-0 in the league play. Batting first in center field, Wade Farmer. Batting second at shortstop, Brandon Kranz. Batting third in right field, Ryan Hubacek. Batting fourth at third base, Josh Nielsen. Batting fifth and doing the catching, Nick Barnes.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. Stay comfortable all year round with custom heating and cooling of Neilsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy efficient Rude furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Jack Heckman Field. Once again here on this beautiful Wednesday night, we get ready for Dairyland League play between the Everest Merchants and the Marshfield Chaparrals. Give you a weather update, which it's been hot all day. It's going to be hot tomorrow. Got plenty of bug spray here in the Zaleski Sports region of Jack Heckman Field down the first baseline. 79 degrees, a slight wind out of the south at 8 miles an hour. No rain in sight. 85 tomorrow, 77 on Friday. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Possibly rain on Saturday, but other than that, it's going to be a gorgeous end to the week. Again, thank you for tuning in here to Jack Heckman, or to Marshfield Chaparrals baseball, your exclusive home to Chaps baseball all summer long. Jason will be in Minocqua on Father's Day on Sunday for some Chaps baseball as Marshfield takes on Minocqua. Caleb Kromenacher on the mound here tonight for the Chaparrals, UW Stevens Point player. Again on the Rangers Legion team that made a state run a year ago, the Wisconsin Rapids Legion team. As the final warm-up pitch down and throw from Jacob Earl, and perfect throw to second base, and we are about to get underway. Double duty for me tonight, running the scoreboard, running the scorebook as well. As up first, Wade Farmer, the center fielder. Everest coming off of an extra inning win on Sunday against the Pittsville River Bandits. They scored 6. One on and nobody out. Farmer. Kromenacher and Brandel hadn't gotten the opportunity to play against each other this last spring. Kromenacher, a player for the Victor Gonzalez, who has struggled at the plate so far on this early season. Kromenacher looks at his runners, and the camo uniforms are the Shaps tonight. Camo grays, gray pants, navy blue tops with the red brims. Kromenacher fires back home. That was going to be grounded sharply over to second. Wirtz flips it to short. Across the diamond, a 4-6-3 double play. And right out of it are the Chaparrals. Farmer heads to third, but a perfectly turned 4-6-3 double play by the Chaparrals. And just like that, there's two away. Now Josh Nielsen. With two outs. Runner at third base. Seeing if they can get that early run. Kromenacher comes set. Fires home. And that was going to be grounded over to short. Across the diamond will go Will Lee. And got him by a step. Nicely done by the Chaparrals infield to get out of the inning. And the Merchants leave one. We go to the bottom of the first. Nothing.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central en Marshfield.
Welcome back to Hackman Field here in Marshfield as Caleb Kromenacher worked out of a early jam there against the Everest Merchants, top of the order. Nathan Kromenacher, Luke Wirtz, Donovan Brandel, Victor Gonzalez, Jason Kurth, Will Lee, Jacob Earls, Isaiah Byrel, Nick Anderson. The 9 batters for Luke Wirtz and the Chaparrals here tonight. Ethan Peters, coach over at third base. Ethan got the save on Sunday against Medford. So a perfectly turned 4-6-3 double play to get out of the inning in the top of the first. And now Nathan Kromenacher to lead things off. Nathan just graduating high school from Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln this couple weeks ago, I assume. Tommy Alston on the mound for Everest. Nick Barnes behind the dish. Kromenacher, the center fielder. Coleman Schilling, Wade Farmer, and Ryan Hubachek from left to right in the outfield. Tommy, one of the players on the Everest, DC Everest Legion a year ago. First one misses away. A team that knocked off Wisconsin Rapids at the Firecracker Classic last July. The 1-0. Right on the outside, 2-0. Kromenacher will also be attending UWSP next fall, along with his brother, the 2-0. Miss low and in, 3-0. One of the other members of the Red Raiders and Rangers team, Tyler Byer, the 3-0. There's a strike on the right down Main Street. Tyler Byer also heading to UWSP to play some baseball next year. Tyler, a staple, a big reason why the Rangers played as well as they did last year. The 3-1 going to be lifted and slicing foul and out of play down the left field line. Right onto the path there, and the count runs full now to Nathan Kromenacher. Luke Wirtz on deck, the second baseman. He started that double play. Will Lee finished it off. And the payoff coming to Nathan. Can be chopped at the plate and fouled straight back. Luke Wirtz heading over to retrieve it. Count remains full here in the bottom of the first inning. Again, Dairyland League play tonight. These two teams played last Wednesday, and a successful win for the Chaparrals, and the payoff coming back. Missed high and out, lost him. So worked all the way back from the 3-0, but a walk to the leadoff hitter Nathan Kromenacher, as did Caleb to Wade Farmer, and now Luke Wirtz, the second baseman, again, who started that 4-6-3 double play in the top of the inning. Josh Nielsen, Brandon Kranz, Tony Leby, and Brock Warren from third to first. Nick Barnes catching Tommy Alston here tonight. Good, healthy lead for Kromenacher from first. Pickoff attempt back, and it gets by. Hits the fencing. Nathan is going to make it to second and going to take a big turn at second base. And Nathan on the E1 will retreat to second base. So that kind of helped out Brock Warren a little bit, that we're set up here, as otherwise it would have gone all the way to the fence. Don't know which way it would have bounced, but with the PCV pipe here and the netting, it kind of bounced exactly where he had thought and wanted it to be. Now runner at second and nobody out. First offering to Wirtz. Missed just in, and it's 1-0. So an early opportunity here for the Chaparrals. They took advantage last on Sunday. Alston looks at his runner a couple times and fires on the 1-0. Missed outside, 2-0. Donovan Brandel on deck. Donnie has yet to find his stroke at the plate either, or as well. The 2-0. Missed high and in, 3-0. Brandel on deck. Luke Wirtz ahead 3-0, as was Nathan Kromenacher. And the offering to Wirtz is in there for a strike. Three balls and a strike now. Alston fires back. Going to be chopped over to short. Looks to runner back across the diamond. Nathan's going to head over to third. And the throw not in time. Luke Wirtz advances the runner on the 6-3. Kind of sounded like they sawed him off. One away for Donovan Brandel, and a runner advances to third on the throw. Now Donovan Brandel with an RBI opportunity. I was like, I don't feel like I need to put my feet up right. Thank you. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Donovan Brandel now with former teammate Nathan Kromenacher, and now still teammate at third base. First offering to Donovan. Misses inside, 1-0. Big opportunity for the Chaps to strike early. Nathan leads from first, getting instructions from Ethan Peters. And the 1-0. Missed low, 2-0. Ethan, as mentioned, got the save on Sunday. Pitcher for Loris in Iowa. An Assumption alum. And the 2-0 to Donovan. Going to be high chopped over to second base. The run will come in and score, and they'll get Donovan by 2 steps, but a run comes in on the RBI. 4-3 putout. 2 outs away, but Nathan comes in to score, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Chaparrals. And now Victor Gonzalez up to bat. Gonzalez DHing for Caleb Kromenacher tonight. First pitch from top. Swung and a miss behind on the fastball, and it's 0-1. Victor, one of the newcomers to the Chaparrals this year. Alston comes set. Looks in. Big leg kick. Swung on and missed at the high fastball, and Gonzalez quickly behind 0-2. 1-0 Chaparrals on an RBI groundout from Donovan Brandel. After a walk, error, and a couple of groundouts from Wirtz and Brandel. Gonzalez behind 0-2 and offers. Missed way high. Try to get him to chase. Gonzalez laid off on that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, we'll be back with the Chaparrals on Sunday up in Minocqua, Father's Day. And the 1-2. Off speed, got him looking. And that will end the first inning. But a run across, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left. We go to the top of the second inning, 1-0 Chaparrals.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Top of the second inning we go. Nick Barnes, Brock Warren, and Coleman Schilling here in the top of the second inning for Everest. They trail 1-0 as the Chaparrals able to scratch across run. Everest left a runner at third in the last inning. Nick Barnes, the beer batter, half off drinks for the patrons if Nick Barnes strikes out tonight. There's first pitch strike to Barnes. A lot of lefties early on. That was going to be high, chopped over to Brandel. He will flip it to Caleb. Step on first, and a nice 3-1 put out. And the great defensive play by Donovan Brandel, playing it on the hop and flipping it over to Caleb Kromenacher. Again, that comes with repetition, knowing where each other is going to be, and the camaraderie between those two. Caleb Kromenacher out of the windup. Steps and fires. Going to be high chopped again up the middle. This one's going to be backhanded by Wirtz across. Not in time. Infield single from Brock Warren. Right back up the box. And a one-out single for Warren, the first baseman. That would have been a web gem, once-in-a-lifetime play if Luke Wirtz would have been able to get there. And if Brock Warren maybe would have tripped down the line or something, but good hustle from Warren and a one-out single. And now Coleman Schilling offering to Coleman is in there for a strike. Brady Sendelbach on deck. Kromenacher looks, fires home. Swung on a miss way behind the fastball, and it's quickly 0-2. When you get somebody out that in front of it, don't want to mess around. Just go right back at him. The 0-2. And he does, right on the outside corner, strike three, looking for out number two, strikeout number one. And now Brady Sendelbach. Sendelbach, the designated hitter for pitcher Tommy Alston here tonight. Get you that line score from last time we called Tommy's name. In between innings, look it up back in this scorebook we've got. Warren leads from first. Missed low and away, 1-0. That might have been the game that Everest knocked off the Rangers. The 1-0 back to Sendelbach. Missed low, trying to frame it. It was Jacob Earl, and it's 2-0. Getting lights on early here at Jack Hackman Field. That doesn't mean anything. You have plenty of time to come down, enjoy some baseball. The 2-0. Going to be lifted foul back into the parking lot as the kids go running. 2-1. Two and one. Here in the top of the second. Kromenacher fires back. Lifted down the right field line. Slicing foul. And it will bounce right into the bullpen area. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first here in the top of the second. Deuces are wild here in the top of the second. Kromenacher fires back. Just missed on the outside corner. Counter run's full now, as Warren will have a head start on the pitch. 3-2. There goes Warren. That one's going to be fouled at the plate and off the shoulder of Sendelbach. Warren's got to come back and run again. Infield for the Shaps goes Jason Kurth, Will Lee, Luke Wirtz, Donovan Brandel. From third to first, Jacob Earl behind the plate, catching Caleb Kromenacher tonight. Caleb looks and fires. There goes the runner again and missed him. Lost him on balls. The second walk of the game. Now runners at first and second. Runners at first and second. Now Tony Leby, the second baseman. 2 on and 2 out. Brandel backs up at first. Make sure he can have plenty of time to field the ball. Fires home. There's a strike as Earl snow cones it at the plate. Kromenacher with the ball behind his back and gloves it and fires back the 0-1. Bounces in there. Jacob Earl, nicely done to keep it in front of him. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two on, 2 out. Top of the second inning. Kromenacher looks and fires home. There's a strike right at the bottom of the zone. 1 and 2. Top of the order, due up next. Caleb trying to get out of this inning with no damage done. He's had base runners both innings so far up against him. Leby trying to drive in a first run here. Hops looks and fires home the 1-2. Right on the outside corner. A couple of backwards Ks here in the top of the second inning. No runs, a hit, and 2 left. We're at the bottom of the second. 1-0 Chaparrals.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? We make banking about you. We have a strong partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments with new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally, with locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Gresham, Medford, Shawano, Wausau, and Weston, and is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field. Jason Kurth, Will Lee, Jacob Earl due up here in the bottom of the second. Jason Kurth, the third baseman. And they await the announcement over the PA system, and then Tommy Alston is ready to go. Going to be fouled at the plate, 0-1. Mentioned I would get you the last game we had for Tommy Alston. Had one on July 8th of last year. Missed high, 1-1. Came in to pitch the final inning, I believe, in and a win for the Rangers. But again, we will find the other 2 or 3 games that we had for Everest and Rapids. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Off speed pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Jason Kurth, the third baseman. 1 run across in the bottom of the first for Marshfield. And the 1-2. He attempted, he's going to ask, and he did. Swinging strikeout number 2 of the night for Alston. Kurth tried to hold up on his swing, went around anyway. And there's 1 away for Will Lee. Will Lee, the shortstop. Some impressive plays from Will in the top of the first. Alston sets and fires home. Breaking ball off speed. Missed outside, 1-0. With Jacob Earl on deck. The 1-0. Going to be lined over to second base. Plays on the third hop with the heels in the grass. And Tony Leby throws it over to Warren for out number 2. 4-3 put out. And now Jacob Earl. Jake Earl, the catcher. Again, nice job by Leby to play it. Again, his heels on the back of the grass, the back of the cutout, and was able to make a nice, accurate throw for out number 2. Now Jacob Earl, the catcher. Alston fires back. Bounces in there for a ball. Top of the order due up for Everest in the 3rd inning. Alston fires right on the outside and right at the knees, and it's 1-1. Isaiah Byrel on deck. The 1-1 from Alston. Bounced in there as Alston falls to the ground on the throw. Get his shoes, get his pants, get his socks all situated and back to where they were. Again, between Kromnacher and Alston, they have that one hole just dug out where the left foot is planted, or where it plants when it comes down. And the 2-1 going to be hit sharply over to third. Ethan Peters plays it nicely in the third base coach's box, and it's 2-2 now. With 2 outs. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Alston pitches out of the stretch every time, no matter if there's runners on or not. Some pitchers' preference. A little more confidence that way. The 2-2 fires home. Off speed and off the right arm of Nick Barnes, and the count runs full now. The payoff coming back to Earl. That one's going to be grounded over to Leby at second again. Tries to play it on the hop and eats him up at second. And the E4 allows Earl to make it to second base. Or excuse me, first base. Runner at first and 2 outs. Now Isaiah Byrel, the right fielder. Again, you saw it a little bit on the ground out from Will Lee. Tony Leby let it eat him up a little bit. Now runner at first and 2 outs. Fires into Byrel, and that one's going to get by, and getting to second base is Jacob Earl on the pass ball off the glove of Nick Barnes. Going to go down as a ball and allow Jacob Earl to get to second base. Now Byrel with an opportunity with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Talked about it on Monday at softball. One little mistake, especially walking somebody with 2 outs after you had him behind. And offers. Swung on a miss, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. A couple of errors for Everest so far tonight. Nick Anderson on deck, and then back to the top of the order. Fires home. Right at the bottom of the zone, right at the knees. Perfectly located pitch, and it's 1-2 to Isaiah. Alston comes set. And fires back. Going to be high chopper down the first base line, and it will go into the coach's box and roll foul. Remains 1-2. To Isaiah Byrell. Again, couldn't have asked for a much better night here at Hackman Field in Marshfield for baseball. We play in the bottom of the second inning. Have had runners on every half inning so far. Olsen comes set back on the 1-2 and fires home. Swung out a miss at the high fastball, and he gets out of the inning with no damage done. We go to the top of the third. It is 1-0 Chaparrals.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes.
Top of the third inning, we go back to the top of the order for Everest. And now it's going to be over to Jason Kurth, and he couldn't see it in the sun. Just ate him up. Fist job to third base, and a leadoff single for Wade Farmer. Again, Kurth could not see the ball. Went right to him, and tough to see with the sun right in his eyes. Pickoff attempt over to first, nothing doing. Brandon Kranz was hit by a pitch and was erased on a double play. Runner at first and nobody out. Kromanacher comes set. Is now Kurth with his hand shading the sun over his eyes. A strike on a foul by Kranz. One on, nobody out. We play in the top of the third inning. Caleb Kromanacher comes set. Again, he's had runners on each inning so far. That one's going to be grounded over to Brandel. He'll take it himself after the hop. And Wade Farmer slides over second base, but he will advance on the ground out number one for the Chaparrals on the 3 unassisted. And now Ryan Hubacek at the plate. The right fielder, he grounded into that double play last time. Again, we've had some hard hit ground balls so far. Kromenacher comes set and fires home. Missed low, 1-0. One away here in the top of the third. Ryan Hubacek at the dish. The 1-0 back from Caleb is right down Main Street for a strike. Right on the inside corner, it looked like. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Kromenacher comes set. Looks at his runner at second a couple times and fires back the 1-1. Breaking ball in there. Hubacek didn't like it. For a strike. One ball, two strikes. One away here. Kromenacher looks in. Takes a deep breath on the 1-2. And he knew it right away, did Ryan Hubacek. Looks at strike three. That's strikeout number 3 of the night for the second out. And now back to Josh Nielsen, who grounded out to Will Lee at shortstop to end the first inning. Kromenacher trying to get out of a jam situation again here. Caleb looks and fires back. Down bounces at the plate. Jacob Earl able to block it, 1-0. Kromenacher. Time taken by Josh Nielsen. Nick Barnes on deck, then Brock Warren. Warren with one of the 2 hits so far for the Merchants. Shaps yet to have a hit. And the 1-0. Going to be lifted to right center field. Over on it is Isaiah Byrel, and he will make the catch to end the top of the third inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Chaparrals.
So what's going on Friday?
What would you like to do on Friday? I think what's going to... Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Back to Hackman Field. Bottom of the third inning we go. Nick Anderson, Nathan Kromenacher, and Luke Wirtz for the Chaparrals. They lead 1-0. Caleb Kromenacher able to get out of a couple of self-induced jams early on so far tonight. He's faced 14 as Nick Anderson, the left fielder, will lead things off. The first real hard hit ball we've seen of the night goes to Josh Nielsen. Isaiah Byrel able to track it down the right field line. and comes set and fires home. Missed low for ball one to Nick Anderson. Again, we'll have more Chaparrals baseball for you on Sunday. Jason heading up to Minocqua for some baseball. That one's going to be swung on and missed, 1-1. Golf out at Marshfield Country Club tomorrow, league night. Friday we have, again, weather permitting, racing out at SK Speedway, the 1-1. Right on the outside corner, it's 1-2. Saturday we're off. Sunday baseball, and then Monday right back into starting up again with fast pitch softball. Takes an extra giddy up step and fouls it at the plate for strike three. Trigger number 4, and we go back to the top of the order with one away. And now Nathan Kromenacher, who walked and scored the only run so far tonight. That was in the bottom of the first after reaching on a error by Alston on the pickoff attempt, and then making it to third on the Luke Wirtz ground out, scoring on the Donovan Brandel ground out. Alston and Kromenacher facing each other plenty the last number of years in Legion ball and high school ball. 1-0, first pitch missed low and out. Alston looks and fires on the 1-0. Popped up behind third base dugout and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Got a little bit closer to some good news in the world of Major League Baseball. Possibility of coming back in mid to late July. July 19th and 20th is what the proposed start dates would be between those two, or between the MLB owners and the Players Association. 60 games in 70 days. I think it was a full prorated salary. Bounced in there, 2-1. It's been back and forth all of the last handful of weeks between the owners and the Players Association. Just missed outside, 3-1. They had some positive negotiations, and then they fell through. Then they had positives from the other side and fell through. Looks like after a meeting, as Kromenacher walks, he draws his second walk of the night, and the second walk thrown by Alston. And now Luke Wirtz with the runner at first. Tony Clark, the Players Association rep, and Rob Manfred, the commissioner of MLB, got together, and I believe that was earlier on today. Talked about the proposals. Luke Wirtz now. Right on the outside to Wirtz is a strike. Wirtz grounded out to Brandon Kranz at short his first time up, which allowed Kromenacher to reach third. And the 0-1 bounced in there, backhanded snag by Nick Barnes. And it's 1-1. Saved a base runner from advancing, did Nick Barnes on that throw. The 1-1 comes set, still set, and fires home. Going to be grounded over to second. Levy over to first in time, and there's 2 away. Kromenacher reaches second on the throw. Wirtz grounds 4-3, and there's 2 away. And now Donovan Brandel, who had an RBI ground out in the first inning, still trying to find his stroke here, find his rhythm for the Chaparrals this season. He played 3 games at Whitewater before it was canceled in his freshman season. He pitched on Sunday. Gave him 6 strong innings. Pickoff attempt with nothing being done. Runner at second, 2 outs. Victor Gonzalez on deck. We play in the bottom of the 3rd inning, almost an hour gone by already. Game on Sunday moved like a gazelle, super fast on Sunday. First offering to Brandel is a ball. Got through 6 innings in about an hour and 20 minutes. Not gonna have that tonight. Alston fires home. There's a strike to Donovan. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd inning. Nathan Kromenacher leads from second after drawing a walk and advancing on a ground out. Alston comes set and fires home to Donovan. Going to be grounded sharply over to first. Brock Warren plays it on a hop right down the line, and Donovan grounds out to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Chaparrals.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. Stay comfortable all year round with Custom Heating and Cooling of Neilsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy-efficient rood furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer.
Back to the top of the 4th inning we go here in Marshfield as the Chaparrals lead 1-0. Caleb Kromenacher back out there for inning number 4. He's had base runners every inning so far here tonight. And will face off with Nick Barnes, Brock Warren, and Coleman Schilling. First offering going to be popped up into the lights and flying out of play. Our drink half off batter didn't really have an opportunity. Grounded out on his second one last time. Hops that one over to Caleb Kromenacher. He sets and fires, and back-to-back at bats. Barnes grounds out on the second pitch that he sees. And now Brock Warren, he singled and was left stranded. He singled right back up the middle with Coleman Schilling on deck. Kromenacher nicely got behind the pitcher's mound, and now it's going to be popped up first base side. Donovan hustles over and makes the play right in front of the on-deck batter, Coleman Schilling, and there's 2 away. Coleman Schilling up to bat now. He struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Caleb with 2 outs on 3 pitches. Good hustle from Donovan all the way from about 15, 20 feet behind first base all the way to the on-deck circle. First offering misses. Again, Shaps yet to have a hit, but have a run across. Swung on a miss, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And Kromenacher fires. So out in front was Schilling, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kilb fires back home. Swung on a miss. A nice quick inning for Kilb. Kromenacher 3 up, 3 down. And it ends the top of the 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 1-0 Chaparrals.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Chaparrals here in the bottom of the 4th. Victor Gonzalez, Jason Kurth, Will Lee. Gonzalez struck out looking to end the 1st inning. 1 of 4 strikeouts so far tonight for Tommy Alston. Victor also still looking to find his groove here for the Chaparrals in the 2020 season. Alston fires, swung on a miss. Big cut by Gonzalez, just a little behind the fastball. Kurth on deck. Victor the DH tonight for Caleb Kromenacher. Here's the offering. Allen's fouled off the mask of the catcher. Gonzalez quickly behind 0-2. Again, we got golf for you tomorrow, racing on Friday. Nothing on Saturday. Bandits with the week off, and then up to Minocqua. Jason goes for Chaparrals baseball, the 0-2. Missed high and out, 1-2. Taking on Minocqua. See if I can get you a name here in just a minute. Alston steps off, ahead in the count, 1-2. Fires back. Lifted foul right behind home plate and back into the field behind the press box. The Minocqua Wood Ducks. The Chaparrals taking on the Wood Ducks on Sunday. Trying to pick up a league win here. The 1-2 going to be lifted, drilled to center field. Right at center fielder Wade Farmer, off the glove of Farmer, as Gonzalez will rumble into second base. And Gonzalez will stand on second. See what they call the hit. They give him an error. So a 2-base error, 3rd error already. Give him an E8. Now a runner in scoring position. So 3rd error already for Everest. And now a runner at second base with nobody out. Hard hit ball by Victor Gonzalez, and you just knew as soon as he was able to make contact, it was going to be hit hard, and it's exactly what happened. That was going to be grounded sharply over to short, backhanded, and now into left field. Gonzalez makes his way to third, and now runners at the corners. Jason Kurth with a single right past the outstretched glove of Brandon Krantz. And now Will Lee, who grounded out to Tony Leby in the second inning. It's exactly what Caleb Kromenacher needed to do in the top half of this inning. Exactly what Caleb Kromenacher needed to do in the top half of this inning. Get his defense off the field on 7 pitches. And now Will Lee with runners at the corners and nobody out. Alston fires. Going to be ripped to second into right field. An RBI single for Will Lee. 3 straight hard hit balls by the Chaparrals. And the Chaps take a 2-0 lead. Gonzalez started off with a rocket to left or to center field. And back-to-back singles for the Chaps, and it's 2-0. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. First hits of the evening for Marshfield. First offering to Jacob Earl, misses inside, 1-0. Talked about the hit from Jacob Nielsen to end the top of the third inning. And 3 straight rockets from the Chaparrals here in the fourth. The 1-0. Swung on and missed way out in front, and it's 1-1. Isaiah Byrel on deck, then Nick Anderson. And then back to the top of the order. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Alston comes set, fires home. Going to be grounded over to Leby at second. Flips it to second. Across, not in time. So Earl makes it on the fielder's choice. Will Lee gets gunned down at second for the first out. Kurth to third. So 1 away for Isaiah Byrel with runners at the corners once again for the Chaparrals. Nick Anderson on deck. Isaiah struck out swinging to end the second inning. Most productive inning so far for Marshfield. Looking to add on here from the bottom of the order. Alston sets and fires. Going to be high chopper behind the pitcher's mound, and everybody's going to be safe. Jason Kurth didn't attempt to make it home. Didn't want to be gunned down at home, and now bases are loaded. Isaiah Byrel with an infield single. And now bases are loaded for Nick Anderson, who struck out swinging in the third inning. And then back to the top of the order, and a meeting on the mound forthcoming. Just past 8 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. C-Mavs alongside Brandon Berg, Lucas Holheisel, Jada Hamblin around somewhere here at beautiful Jack Hackman Field. 2-0 Chaparrals. We play in the bottom of the fourth inning with the bases loaded. All the damage being done here from the bottom half of the order. Victor Gonzalez started this fourth inning with a rocket to center field, misplayed by Wade Farmer. 3 straight hits from Jason Kurth and Will Lee. Jacob Earl reached on a fielder's choice, and then Isaiah Byrel with a high chopper behind the pitcher's mound. And now the bases are loaded for Nick Anderson, number 9 hitter with Nathan Kromenacher on deck. First offering. Going to be lifted foul and chopped out of play. So 0-1 to Nick. Runners with the bases loaded, 1 away here. Alston trying to get out of it with no damage being done. Now it's going to be bounced right at the plate. Nick Barnes able to corral it. One ball, one strike, one out. Bases juiced for Nick Anderson. Big opportunity for the number 9 hitter. Going to be grounded sharply over to Warren. He's going to step and throw to home, and that will be the only out recorded, but they get the lead runner. And now back to the top of the order, fielder's choice, as Brock Warren was unable to make it back to first base in time. Jason Kerr thrown out for the second out. Everybody advances a base, and they're 2 away for Nathan Kromenacher, who's walked twice already tonight. Olsen comes set, fires home. Going to be grounded sharply down the first base line. Brock Warren did he get the tag? He missed him, and Kromenacher is safe. Infield single for Nathan Kromenacher, an RBI single for Nathan. Missed the tag, and the run comes in to score 3-0 Marshfield, and the bases remain loaded for Luke Wirtz. Give him a run, give him a hit. Bases remain loaded with 2 outs. An RBI for Nathan Kromenacher. Byrel, Anderson, Kromenacher with the bases loaded. That one gets by, and here comes Isaiah Byrel to score a pass or a wild pitch. And the Chaparrals taking full advantage of the miscues from the Merchants here in the 4th inning. $4-0 Marshfield. Luke Wirtz still with 2 runners in scoring position. Missed low, 1-1, or 2-0, excuse me. Sure we get you the count corrected. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs to the number 2 hitter, Luke Wirtz. 3 across so far here in the 4th inning. Alston fires. There's a strike. Wirtz wanted it. Didn't pull the trigger in time, and it's 2-1. Alston fires back. Going to be ripped to shortstop, backhanded nicely there by Kranz, and scooped, and he was unable to, and safe at first. Coming in to scores Kromenacher, 2 across for the Chaparrals, 2 more in. See what they mark him there. 6-0 now, 5 across in the inning. Luke Wirtz will reach on the E6. It was a tough play. They will not be recorded the RBI, and Alston is done. We'll take a quick break, come back with our pitching change here at Jack Hackman Field. Back to Marshfield after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets.
Back to Hackman Field here in Marshfield. The 9th hitter coming up for the inning, Donovan Brandel, as the Chaparrals have scratched across 5 as it gets by the first baseman, Brock Warren, and Luke Wirtz would have been picked off by a mile, and he goes from first to third. And the 5th error of the ballgame for the Merchants. We play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wirtz was dead on center. And there's a runner at third with 2 outs. Brando looks at ball 1. Tom Fish, the pitcher. Again, just miscommunication between Warren and Fish and the 0-1, or the 1-0, now 2-0. The runner out at third. Luke Wirtz is Tommy Alston's responsibility. So he goes 3 2/3 innings. Missed inside to Donovan, 3-0. Runner at third. And 2 outs. Fish fires to Donovan. There's a strike to Donnie. 3-1. Fish comes set and looks in the 3-1. Missed way out, and Donovan walks. And now the 10th hitter of the inning will be Victor Gonzalez, who started the inning with a rocket to center field. And an error from center fielder Wade Farmer. Excuse me. Tom Fish comes set, looks in and fires home. Swung on a miss to Victor Gonzalez, and it's 0-1. Tom Fish looks in. Sets and fires. Missed high. 1 ball and 1 strike. With the runners at the corners and 2 outs. Pickoff attempt over to first. Donovan back in time. Long inning, 5 across for the Chaparrals here. Fish sets and fires home. Foul straight back is Gonzalez, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 10th batter of the inning. For the Chaparrals. Fish sets and fires home. Goes a little sidearm and fouls it back. Dipped down a little bit on the release. No runs, 2 hits, 5 errors for the Merchants. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Chaparrals. Fish looks and fires. Popped up foul territory behind us here and out of play. Swallowed a bug. One ball, 2 strikes. Jason Kurth on deck. Fires back home. Swung on a miss. Ends the inning. 10 up to bat. 5 across for the Chaparrals. They lead 6-0 back to the top of the 5th inning after this.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Are we back? All right. Brady Sendelbach to lead things off for the Merchants. Down 6-0 now. Caleb Kromnacher back out onto the hill. Was up 1-0. And now back out on to the hill, and it's 6-0. So 5 runs for... That was going to be popped up infield. Luke Wirtz backs up with a foot on the grass, then comes into the dirt, and there's 1 up and 1 down for the Merchants offensively. Talk about grass, talk about some pristine grass out at Marshfield Country Club. Marshfield Country Club is located just west of Marshfield on County Highway H. Enjoy 18 holes of golf along the picturesque Yellow River with golf available for all skill levels. Marshfield Country Club also has a full menu, including burgers, sandwiches, and homemade pizza. Marshfield Country Club restaurant is also fun at night. Make your tee times now by visiting golfmcc.com. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 away here in the 5th inning. That's going to be swung on and missed by Leby. 1-2 now. Top of the order back on deck. Missed low, 2-2. Wade Farmer awaits. Caleb Kromnacher with the 2-2 offering. Missed low, 3-2. One of the few sins of baseball, walking the number 9 hitter. And he does not do that there. Strikeout number 5, out number 2 of the inning. With Wade Farmer, he has walked and he has singled tonight. Kromnacher working quickly. A little bit of giddy up in his step. A huge swing and a miss there by Farmer, and it's 0-1. Caleb with a little more confidence after his team put up 5 in the inning. Off-speed pitch got away from Jacob Earl, but it's quickly 0-2 with 2 outs. Kromnacher comes set and fires back. And another quick inning. Strikes out 2, leaves none. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and it is 6-0 Chaparrals.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes.
Welcome back to Hackman Field. Jason Kurth at the dish now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Caleb Kromenacher working as quick as you could. And now 1 and 2. The last 2 innings defensively, a couple of strikeouts, pop-ups, a couple of ground-outs. That's going to be lifted up and foul. Look out. And off the white truck there. As the 1-2 from Tom Fish. Going to be grounded over to second. That's Leby. He will set and fire to first. 4-3 put out, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tommy Alston's final line goes 3 2/3. 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. As Will Lee, the shortstop, now up. 6-0 Chaparrals. We play in the bottom of the 5th. Popped up and out of play. Look out. And it's 0-1. And offers home. Swung on a miss behind it on the fastball. Quickly 0-2 to Will Lee. 1 for 2 today. With a ground out and a single. Single back in the 4th inning with an RBI single. Here's the strike. Looking. Strike 3. And there's 2 away. Strikeout number 2 for Tom Fish. There's quickly 2 away here in the 5th inning. Now Jacob Earl reached on error and reached on a fielder's choice here so far tonight. First offering in there for a ball. 1-0. Back to Fish. Misses outside. 2-0. And fires home. Right on the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Comes back to Earl. Fouled straight back into the fencing, and it's quickly 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5th inning flying by right now, knock on wood, so far. The first 3 innings took about an hour and just over an hour. Fish shakes one off and gets the second one that he likes and fires back. Missed high and in, count runs full. And the payoff coming back. Missed low as Earl draws the walk. First walk issued from Fish tonight. And that will bring up Isaiah Byral. Fish comes set and fires back. That one misses outside. 1-0. Runner at first and 2 outs. Playing the bottom of the 5th inning. Earl reach on error and fielder's choice and back in time easily. Isaiah Byral has struck out and singled and scored. A part of that 5-run 4th inning. Back just in time. Fish looks at Earl at first. Comes set and fires back. Strike right at the top of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fish looks. Gets one he likes. Missed just inside. 2-1 now to Isaiah Byral. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Merchants in the 6th. And Fish fires back home. Right on the outside corner. Perfect placement, and it's 2-2. Earl leads from first, 2 away. Tom Fish on the mound. Looks and fires back. Going to be lifted right field line, foul and out of play into the bullpen batters batting cage area. Fish comes set. Looks in and fires home. That was going to be grounded over to Warren at first, and it was foul. Good play by Warren, but got it on the foul side of the line. Remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Byral staying alive nicely in this at-bat. Fish shakes 2 off. Gets a 3rd one that he likes. Comes set out of the stretch and fires home. Swung out and missed. And they will secure the out at home. And that will do it for the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th. Still 6-0 Chaparrals.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form. Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Stay comfortable all year round with custom heating and cooling of Neilsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy-efficient Ruud furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer.
6th inning we go. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Merchants here. Brendan Kranz, Ryan Hubacek, and Josh Nielsen. As Caleb Kromenacher has had 2 very impressively quick innings in the 4th and the 5th. And with that, in the 6th inning, Hopped Well Drilling Incorporated of Auburndale is a 4th-generation homegrown business right here in central Wisconsin. That's 4 generations of business know-how and 4 generations of giving back to central Wisconsin, the central Wisconsin community. Being part of our community, supporting and celebrating local events like this baseball broadcast is what Hopped Well Drilling Incorporated is all about. Brandon Kranz hit by a pitch and a ground out so far tonight. 3rd at bat, we play in the 6th inning. Bounced in there for a ball. Kromenacher has been impressive after getting base runners on the last handful or the first couple of innings. That one's going to be grounded sharply foul right past us here, and it's a strike. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Ryan Hubacek on deck. Kromenacher shakes 1 off. Gets the 2nd one that he likes and fires back. Missed outside. Pops out of the middle of Jacob Earl, and it's 2-1. 6-0 Chaparrals. That 5-run fourth inning. Going to be lined to left and right to the shortstop, Will Lee. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Again, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. My sense of depth perception is not very good. So that's Ryan Hubacek now up. He grounded into a double play and struck out looking. First offering. Misses inside, 1-0. Ball looked like it was hit a lot harder than it was, and I'll line out to the shortstop, Will Lee, right behind second base. Was from Kranz. Hubacek up 2-0 on the count. Going to be grounded sharply over to Lee. Plays down the second bounce across the diamond in time by about 4 steps. And a 6-3 double play, or a 6-3 put out for out number 2. And now Josh Nielsen with a ground out and a fly out. Josh Nielsen, the third baseman. Nick Barnes on deck. He is the he's the catcher. He's also the beer half off guy if he strikes out, and that has not happened. He's only seen 4 pitches. Line to left field. That one's going to get down. Cut off out there by Nick Anderson, and a 2-out single for Josh Nielsen. The first hit in the last 3 or 4 innings for the Merchants. Hit hard. And now Nick Barnes, the catcher, with Brock Warren on deck. Again, Nick Barnes has only seen 4 pitches so far tonight. Kromenacher comes set, fires home. Way out in front for the strike. We play in the bottom of the 6th, or the top of the 6th inning, with 2 away and a runner at first. Gilb steps off. Takes a deep breath and fires home. Bounces off the equipment of Jacob Earl, and heading down to second goes Josh Nielsen on the wild pitch, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Zero, 3, and 5 for the Merchants here tonight. No runs, 3 hits, 5 errors, 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Chaps. And fires back. 1-1 right on the outside corner. Just 1-2. A big round of applause from the faithful here at Hackman Field, hoping for that. And that's what's tough, especially that Barnes is possibly the 3rd out. They got to hustle over to the concession stand. The 1-2. Missed high and out. 2-2. If he does happen to strike out, they got to get over there before the first pitch to Nick Anderson takes place in the bottom half of this inning. Kromenacher not getting one that he likes yet. He steps off. Josh Nielsen stands at second with 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. Caleb gets one that he likes. Sets and fires. Got him. Looking. Strike 3 for Caleb Kromenacher. That's strikeout number 7. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 6-0 Chaparrals. Back to Marshfield after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Bottom of the sixth inning we go. Nick Anderson lifts one to right center field, over on it, and calling it off is right fielder Ryan Hubachek for one up and one down quickly here in the bottom of the sixth inning. And now Nathan Kromenacher, the center fielder. Nathan has walked twice, had an RBI single back in the fourth inning, and came around to score. Tom Fish working quickly out of the windup now. That one's going to be popped up behind the third base grandstands, and it's a strike to Nathan. Fish fires back. Missed on the outside corner, 1-1 strike. Looked good, just out of the like of the home plate umpire. Fires home. Going to be a line to left field and a drifting foul, slicing foul. And it's 1-2. Again, Dairyland League play here in Marshfield tonight. It's been all Chaparrals since the fourth inning as Kromenacher goes down swinging. Strikeout number 4 from Fish, and there's 2 away. And now player manager it is, Luke Wirtz. Have an opportunity to talk to Luke after the conclusion of this ball game. That one misses high. 1-0 to Luke, who reached on an error, got to third on a throwing error on a pickoff attempt. There's a strike. It's also grounded out a couple times. 1-1 strike. Tom Fish comes set. Fires home. Just a bit outside. 2-1. Again, Jason Zaleski will be back with you tomorrow out on the links at Marshfield Country Club. 2-1 coming. Bounced in there, 3-1. Be out at SK Speedway on Friday night. Again, all weather permitting. There's a chance of scattered showers all day Friday, all day Saturday. So stay tuned to Zaleski Sports on Facebook and ZaleskiSports.com. That's going to be popped up and out of play for any delays or postponements we'll have for you. Those will all come via the website or via Facebook. So stay tuned to all those. Fish fires back. Going to be lined to left field. That one is going to get down and stay fair. Wirtz takes a big turn at first. He'll go to second. And a 2 RBI double for Luke Wirtz. Right down the line. And now Donovan Brandel walked. And a couple of groundouts tonight for Donovan. Good piece of hitting there for Luke Wirtz. 5th hit of the night for the Chaparrals. As Fish calls out his catcher Nick Barnes to get the Signs realigned for Luke Wirtz standing at second base. The Wood Ducks will be the next opponent for the Chaparrals, heading up to Minocqua on Father's Day. Donnie wanted it, didn't pull the trigger, and it's 0-1. Victor Gonzalez on deck. Fish shakes one off and then gets a ball that he likes. Tried to go a little down on the sidearm attempt, and it's 1-1. And can't thank our sponsors enough so far here in 2020 for allowing us to bring you all these games. Donnie looks at ball 2-1. From volleyball at Skeeter Notices on Tuesday nights, softball over at on the fairgrounds on Monday nights, Chaparrals baseball on Wednesdays and Sundays. Fish fires back outside, 3-1. Golf at Holmes River Edge and Marshfield Country Club on Mondays and Thursdays. Racing at SK Speedway and Unity on Fridays. The 3-1 to Donovan, swung out and missed. Count runs full. And Bandits football on Saturdays, not this Saturday, bye week, before they're back home on the 27th over at Walt Kroll Field on the campus of Columbus Catholic High School. The payoff coming back from to Donovan Brandel. Missed inside and lost him. So the third walk issued by Fish. And now Victor Gonzalez, who has a couple of strikeouts and reached on error and scored in that 5-run fourth inning. Two-way, 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Fires home. Misses outside, 1-0. Again, beautiful night it has turned out to be, as thought, as the weather has been pretty nice all day. As Gonzalez looks at ball 2 high. Weather's tomorrow supposed to be just as nice as it was today, if not a little warmer, before the cold front moves in and possibility of some rain this weekend. The 2-0 fouled straight back, 2-1. Father's Day Sunday, the first day of summer officially on Saturday. As Fish comes set, fires back the 2-1. Fouls straight back and has evened up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gonzalez, a couple of strikeouts so far tonight. They have gotten him to chase on the high fastballs. See if they go right back at him again. The 2-2 back. Tried the off-speed pitch and was able to fight it off. Stuck the bat out just in time. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fish comes set, looks in and fires home. Missed outside. Again, tried to go a bit lower and a bit more of a sidearm. And the count runs full. Now Wirtz and Brandel will have an opportunity to get a head start. See some action down in the Chaparrals bullpen, and there they go, the 3-2. Got him looking, strike 3. Strikeout number 3 of the night for Gonzalez. That's strikeout number 5 for Fish. We go to the top of the 7th inning, still 6-0 Chaparrals.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
For over 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? We make banking about you. We have a strong partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments with new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally, with locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Gresham, Medford, Shawano, Wausau, and Weston, and is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Top of the 7th inning we go. Brock Warren, Coleman Schilling, and Brady Sendelbach. We'll see if Sendelbach's still the DH after Alston. If Alston's night is over with. Caleb Kromenacher still out there, working into the 7th inning here in the 3rd game of the young season for the Chaparrals. First offering. Missed inside, 1-0 to Warren, who has singled and popped out in his 2 appearances so far. Missed low, 2-0. Kromenacher works into the 7th inning with no runs allowed, 3 hits. Has struck out 7. Hasn't walked a batter since the knock on wood. Announcer's jinx, hasn't walked a batter since the 2nd inning. The 3-0. On 4 pitches, he walks the leadoff batter here in the 7th inning. And now John Bresky. John Bresky coming in to hit for Coleman Schilling. Schilling struck out a couple times. Bresky, the pinch hitter. Kromenacher sets and fires. Going to be lifted foul and out of play. Brock Warren walked on 4 pitches. Something you rarely see from Caleb and the offering. Right at the knees for strike 2. Seventh inning brought to you by Bauer and Find. Read about our friends at Bauer and Find in just a second. Bauer and Find Business Technologies. Tell you about them after Bresky is done batting. Kromenacher takes a breath and fires home. Wanted it. Able to hold off was John Bresky. Warren leads from first. As we play in the top of the 7th inning. Kromenacher sets and fires. And that time Bresky wanted it, didn't pull the trigger. Strikeout number 8 for Caleb. Bauer and Find Business Technologies. For 60 years, Bauer and Find Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations of all denominations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer and Find Business Technologies buy your complete office technology solution. Have our Alan Johnson play of the game in just a little while. Off-speed pitch misses. 1 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Brady Sendelbach continuing the DH role. He has walked and has popped out. Here's the 1-0. Popped up and out of play as the children continue to go after the foul balls. 1-1 to Sendelbach. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Sendelbach wears 11. A lot of ones up on the scoreboard right now. And fires home. Missed high, 2-1. Seen some action in the bullpen the last couple innings for the Chaparrals. Can't quite see a number down there. And fires back to Caleb. Popped up, out of play again. These kids get a good read on it to be able to track it down. 2-2 now. Read it off the bats, hear it, see it, and be able to track it down is a pretty impressive feat. Kromenacher with 1 on and 1 out. Time called by Sendelbach. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, runner at first. We play in the top of the 7th here at Jack Hackman Field on this beautiful Wednesday evening in Marshfield. Kromenacher shakes a couple off. Another long wait. Here's the 2-2 back. Missed low. Count runs full. Like to thank everyone for tuning in on this Wednesday night. For tuning in on Facebook or YouTube. Thank you. 3-2. Lifted to left field, back on it, and that one's going to be at the bottom of the wall, and rounding third will be Brock Warren. The throw in. Sendelbach will hold up at second base, but a shot by Brady Sendelbach, and the Merchants are on the board. A 3-2 pitch ripped to the left center field gap, and it's 6-1. 6-1. Chaparrals still on top. This is kind of where the Moondogs were able to make a little bit of a comeback on Friday night. And another Nick Latendresse up to bat. Latendresse, one of those post 492 players from the Everest Legion. And just missed 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the top of the 7th. Again, this is where the Moondogs had an opportunity. They tied it up on Sunday in the 7th. Chaparrals able to come back and win it. And that one's going to get by Earl. And Sendelbach makes his way to third on the wild pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike now. And that's how things turn just like that. But again, that 5-run 4th inning couldn't have come at a better time for the Chaparrals. Kromenacher with a runner at third. Maybe see Caleb in the windup now, and we do. 2 balls and a strike. Comes back to Latendresse. Foul tipped into the mitt. And it's 2-2. Kromenacher sets and fires on the 2-2. Going to be grounded. Back up the middle. Looks at the runner and over to first. Nicely done by Caleb Kromenacher to field his position and able to look the runner back. 1-3 put out for out number 2. Look the runner back. Able to make a strong throw over to Donovan Brandel. And now back to the top of the order in Wade Farmer. Kromenacher out of the windup now with a runner at third base. That was going to bounce, and again, it's 60 feet 6 inches to home plate. That one was about 50 feet. And ball one to Farmer. Kromenacher sets and fires. Going to be lifted to right center field. Over on it is Byrel. That one's going to fall in front of him. An RBI single for Wade Farmer. Takes a big turn at first, but the Chaparral or the Merchants able to take advantage of the big hit by Sendelbach. An RBI single from the top of the order in Wade Farmer. And two across here in the seventh inning. And now Brandon Kranz, hit by pitch, ground out, and a line out. Farmer leads from first. Going to be lifted and drilled to left center this time. Spraying it all over. Wade Farmer. The throw from Kromenacher to third. He's going to be out at third. What a throw. Nathan Kromenacher all the way to third base at Jason Kurth, able to gun down Wade Farmer and end the seventh inning. 2 runs across for the Merchants. We go to the bottom of the seventh, 6-2 Chaparrals.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form. Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Bottom of the seventh inning, and we have to give credit where credit is due. Not Nathan Kromenacher, but Nick Anderson coming over from left field into the left center field gap with his left hand throw. Able to gun down Wade Farmer at third. So again, not Nathan Kromenacher, Nick Anderson with a fantastic play to be able to gun out Wade Farmer at third. And quickly 2-0 to Jason Kurth. So my apologies to Nick Anderson, correcting the mistake now, but again, a fantastic throw to get the speedy Wade Farmer. There's a strike, 2-1. Bottom of the seventh inning. 2 runs across in that top of the seventh. Most likely now it's going to be popped up left field. Over on it to center fielder Wade Farmer. He calls for it and will make the catch. And now Will Lee most likely see the end of Caleb's night. And if it is, it was one impressive night for Caleb Kromenacher on the hill. Again, can't quite see a number in the bullpen. Will Lee looks at strike one. Ground out, RBI single, and a strikeout. 5 strikeouts for Tom Fish tonight. Swung out and a miss behind on the fastball. Looking off speed, got fastball and was not ready for it. Fish looks and righties and fires. Got him looking, strike 3, strikeout number 6, and 2 away quickly for the Merchants defensively. Now Jacob Earl go around the outfield again. Coleman Schilling in left. From what I believe, he was pinch hit for by John Bresky in the 7th. Wade Farmer in center, Ryan Hubachek in a right. Josh Nielsen, Brandon Kranz, Nick Latondras at second, and Brock Warren at first. Latondras coming in for Tony Levy. First offering to Earl was a ball low. And fires home. There's a strike to Jake Earl. Nick Barnes continuing to catch tonight. Tom Fish on the mound in relief after Tommy Olson goes 3 2/3. Going to be grounded right back up the middle, and a 2-out single for Jacob Earl, who has had a very good night at the plate so far. And now number 8 hitter Isaiah Byral with a runner at first and 2 outs. As motion continues out at the Chaparrals bullpen area. Earl leads from first with 2 outs. Isaiah Byral struck out twice and had a single in the 4th. Just missed inside, 1-0. 2, 6, and 5 across the board for the Merchants. 6-5-0. No, now 6-6-0 after the last hit by Earl for the Chaparrals. Firing home. There's a strike. Just past 9 o'clock here in Marshfield. You're watching Marshfield Chaparrals baseball exclusively on ZaleskiSports.com. Steve Mapes alongside Brandon Berg, Lucas Holheisel, Jada Hamblin here at beautiful Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Chaparrals scored 1 in the first, 5 in the 4th. Led 6-0 until the top of the 7th inning. 2 across for the Merchants, but that's been about it. That has been it. That's going to be high chopper over a third. Tough play for the third baseman on the run. He's going to be out at first base. What a throw by third baseman Josh Nielsen to get the speedy runner Isaiah Byral, and that will end the 7th inning. No runs a hit, 1 left. We go to the 8th. It's 6-2 Chaparrals.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes.
Pitching change here as thought coming into the top of the 8th inning. Caleb Kromenacker's night is finished. We'll have that line for you in just a moment. But coming into pitch, didn't write down the names of the substitutes, so get those to Korger is the pitcher now for the Chaparrals. Caleb Kromenacker goes 7 innings, gives up 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, had 3 walks, finishes up with 8 strikeouts. So fantastic night for Caleb Kromenacker on the hill for the Chaparrals, as following in the shadow of Donovan Brandel after he had a fantastic outing last week, or on Sunday anyway. So Ryan Hubacek, Josh Nielsen, Hunter Korger. Sure, player manager Luke Wirtz only put Korger. So Hunter Korger coming in to throw here in the 8th inning. If everything stays aligned, we will talk to Coach Wirtz and Caleb Kromenacker. But before that, we'll Tell you about Tire Town Auto in just a moment. First offering from Korger. Just missed outside, 1-0. Again, don't forget, back tomorrow, Marshfield Country Club for the men's league night. That one's going to be grounded near the dugout of the Chaparrals. Tell you about our friends over at Tire Town Auto after Hubacek is done at the plate. The 1-1 coming back from Korger. Right-hander out of the windup. In there for a strike, 1-2. Chaparrals back in action on Sunday. Take on the Minocqua Wood Ducks in Minocqua on Father's Day. Hubacek wanted it, able to hold up. Now it's 2-2. Jason will have that game for you live on Sunday. Again, we will carry every single Chaparrals game this summer. Swung out and missed, way out in front, and a strikeout against Hubacek. Strikeout number 1 for Korger here in the 8th inning. Tire Town Auto. It's a winning play every day at Tire Town Auto with 24-hour towing and complete auto service. Tire Town Auto on the roundabout on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. And that's 715-389-2909. That's 715-389-2909 to get you back on the winning side with Tire Town Auto. One away here in the 8th inning. 0-1 count now to Josh Nielsen, who just made a remarkable play to gun down the speedy Isaiah Byral to end the 7th inning. Korger falls behind 2-0. It'll be 9-1-2 as the warm-ups continue for another pitcher. That one's going to be grounded down the first base line, and it's going to be foul. It hit the lip of the grass, had some crazy backspin on it, and Korger was able to chase it down before it got a little bit more English on it, and was able to keep it foul. Nielsen 1 for 3 tonight. Single back in the 6th inning. Ground out and a fly out in his previous 2 at-bats before that. And the offering. Missed low and away. 3-1 now to Josh Nielsen. See if I can pick that number out for you over in the bullpen. That was going to be hit sharply and underneath the glove of Jason Kurth. See if they give him the first error of the game or not. We'll see what the officials know. They'll give him a base hit. Why not? 7th hit of the night for the Merchants. They're out hitting the Chaparrals 7-6, but that big 4th inning, the undoing for the Merchants so far. First offering. That one's going to be grounded over to Brandel. To second he goes. And off the glove of the shortstop, Will Lee, and into shallow center field. And an error there by Donovan Brandel. And now there's runners at the corners. Nick Barnes reaches on the fielder's choice. Nielsen reaches second and third on the E3. First error of the night for the Chaps. Now there's runners at the corners for Brock Warren. Warren tonight a single, pop out, and a walk. He scored in the 7th. And underneath the glove of Earl, and a pass ball, allowing Nick Barnes to reach second. Now 2 in scoring position for the Merchants. I believe that might be Al Licata out there warming up. Thought I could see a 4, but maybe not. There's a strike. 1-1 to Brock Warren. With Coleman Schilling, I believe, on deck. Should be, anyway. Nope, Bresky will remain the hitter for Schilling. Korger with 2 on and 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brock Warren. Taking a long time is Korger. He steps off and has to have a meeting with Jacob Earl. Again, don't forget to stick around for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily, and we had some fantastic cheese curds on Saturday after Jason was done at the Greenwood graduation ceremony. Stopped by Nasonville before he came over to the Bandits game. Lucas said he deep fried his cheese curds. As Korger with 2 in scoring position. Mine were gone in a matter of couple minutes when we got home. Fantastic, fantastic. Over at Nasonville Dairy. Brock Warren with 2 in scoring position comes back. Now it's going to be fouled straight back off. Balance a little bit. The top of the 9th, we will have our Alan Johnson play of the game. He might have come back in that first inning. Or the gun down from Nick Anderson. Taking a long time again is Hunter Korger. And the offering, 2-2. And he wanted it right on the outside corner. Painted the black. And strikeout number 2 for Korger. And there's 2 away with runners at second and third. You could see that he wanted it, but then held back and got the strikeout called on him. John Bresky now up. He struck out looking in the 7th. There's a strike right on the inside corner. That was Kromenacker's final strikeout of his outing. That came in the 7th. 2 on, 2 out. Korger comes set and fires home. Out on his front foot. Wanted to pull the trigger, and it's 0-2. Crowd gets a little bit louder here. Trying to get out of it. 2 on, 2 out. 0-2 count to Bresky. Korger sets and fires. Grounds it over to Kurth at third. Across will Lee, and unable to make the play. Infield single for Bresky. RBI single. Gave him too nice of a pitch on an 0-2. And now there's runners at the corners. Brady Sendelbach, who ripped a shot to left center field last time. That could cut this lead to a single run if he could do it again. Speedy was John Bresky getting down the line. Korger with runners at the corners. Fires home. There's a strike on the outside to Sendelbach. Had a huge double on a 3-2 count. Korger sets and fires. Bounces in there. Jacob Earl gets down on it and was able to block it before it scooted away. Comes set, fires his Korger. Right at the knees, and it's 1-2. Down to another strike again here in the top of the 8th inning. 1 across. Runners at the corners, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hunter comes set, looks in, fires home. Popped up, foul territory, and drifting over. It will stay in play, but in no man's land, and it remains 1-2. Right behind us here, Donovan Brandel tracks it down. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners aboard. The Merchants have scored 3 runs in the last inning and 2/3. trying to put him down here is Hunter Korger. Delivers. Misses low. Good eye by Brady Sendelbach, and it evens out the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sendelbach, the DH tonight. Hitting for Tom Fish now. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Had him twisted up, and that will end the top of the 8th inning. 1 run across. The Merchants leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 6-3 Chaparrals.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. Stay comfortable all year round with Custom Heating and Cooling of Neilsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy-efficient rood furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer.
Sure, let's do it. Bottom of the 8th inning we go. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Chaparrals. Still facing Tom Fish, who came in the 4th inning. During that long 4th inning, walked Brandel. Ethan Peters grabs a bat. Get his chance at the dish. Didn't see a whole lot of time on the at the plate during his time with the Rangers, but again, another year, another opportunity. Now Ethan Peters, the left-hander, going up against Tom Fish, his first at-bat of the evening. First offering to EP. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. He did that a lot as a member of Post 9 Rangers, Wisconsin Rapids Legion team. Bunted and his speed showed off. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1 to EP. Getting a Loris College pitcher down in Iowa. A Wisconsin Rapids Assumption alum. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Waved at the ball, and it's 1-2. Nathan Kromenacher on deck. Still with some action in the bullpen for the Chaparrals. Might have to come in and close the door for the save. And on 4 pitches, Peters is down, and that's strikeout number 7 and strikeout number 11 on the night for Merchants pitching. As we continue here, 6-6-1 for the Chaps, 3-8-5 for the Merchants across the board. Kromenacher looks at strike 1. Nathan is a couple of walks, a single and a strikeout. Tom Fish sets and fires home. Lifted to left field, over on it deep is Coleman Schilling, and over his head, and Nathan Kromenacher will get into second with a 1-out double. He's got a slide, and he does just in time. A great piece of opposite field hitting for Nathan Kromenacher, and a 2-bagger for Nathan. Caleb Heineman now up. Where's 10? Hitting for Luke Wirtz here in the 8th. Just grazed him back a little bit. Runner at second with 1 out. 1-0 to Heinen. Fish comes set. Kromenacher leads from second. Swung on a miss behind on the fastball, and it's 1-1. Again, don't forget to stick around at the conclusion of this one. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Luke Wirtz, the player manager for the Chaparrals, in our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. The 1-1 swung on a miss, 1-2. Fish has come in relief and just thrown gas. He is blowing it by some of these Chaparrals hitters. Comes set and fires home. Just missed inside. 2-2. Backed him off a little bit. First pitch tonight, just after 7 o'clock. 7:03 was the opening pitch. Fish turns and wheels to second with nothing done. Runner at second, 1 out. Fish comes set, looks at his runner, and now turns back to second. Latendre's not there. Latendre's not there for the attempt. 320 down the lines, 367 to the gap, 385 to dead center here at Jack Hackman Field. And the offering. Swung on a miss at the high fastball. Strikeout number 8 from Fish. And there's 2 away for the first baseman, Donovan Brandel. Donnie has grounded out, walked twice. Has grounded out twice, walked twice. And there's 2 away for Donovan Brandel. Fish agrees to 1. Back to second, and just back in time. Behind him was Kranz, and Kromenacher just able to get back. And we'll have a relief pitcher for the 9th for the Chaparrals. Just can't quite see the number on him. Back again to second, and back again is Kromenacher. Haven't thrown a pitch yet to Donnie. Comes set. Fires home. Missed high out, 1-0. Again, Caleb Kromenacher went 7 innings tonight. Struck out 8, walked 3, only gave up 2 runs and 6 hits. Back to second, they got him. Pickoff of Nathan Kromenacher at second. That will end the 8th inning. To the 9th we go. Final opportunity for the Merchants. 6-3 Chaparrals.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets.
Top of the 9th we go. Cade Lancourt, they have him as 18 in the on the lineup sheet, 24 on the field. Corker goes 1 inning, gives up 2 hits, 1 run, earned. You walk anybody? No walks. And 3 strikeouts. So he did strike out the side. Well, the top of the 9th we go. And with that, we give you the Alan Johnson play of the game. Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Alan Johnson is ready to help you combine home and auto and save in Marshfield. Call him tomorrow at 715-207-6047. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Alan Johnson, State Farm on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Our play of the game. The toss from Nick Anderson to gun down Wade Farmer in the 7th inning to stop the rally of the Merchants, or Alan Johnson to play the game. Nick Anderson on the outfield assist to gun down Wade Farmer. The 1-1 line to left and a leadoff single for Nick Latendresse here in the 9th inning. And now back to the top of the order in Wade Farmer. So runner at first with nobody out here in the 9th. Wade has walked, has a couple of hits and struck out. Latendresse will lead from first. He was the number 9 hitter. The 9th hit of the night for the Merchants. Sets and fires. Just missed inside, 1-0. Again, don't forget to stick around. Nasonville Dairy post-game show at the conclusion of the game. Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. Pickoff attempt, and Donovan in front of the bag. Latendresse with a good slide back. Cade Lancourt on the bump to try and finish this one out. Fires home, swung out and missed. 1-1. Scoring tonight, 1 run in the first for the Shaps, 5 in the 4th. They haven't scored since. Merchants scored 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th. Swung out and missed at the high fastball. And 1-2 as Latendresse takes a mouthful of dirt over at first, getting back in time. Jacob Earl with fake toss down the 1-2. And that's going to be knuckled right off the hands of Wade Farmer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 9th inning. Shaps looking to go 3-0, 2-0 in the league. Latendresse with a healthy lead at first. Lancourt comes set and fires home. Missed high and out. 2-2. Have golf for you tomorrow at Marshfield Country Club. Racing, weather permitting, on Friday, along with more Shaps baseball on Sunday. I have the off day on Saturday. Fires home 2-2. Gets behind him, and Jacob Earl thought it might have hit him. Latendresse rounds second, and Wade Farmer doesn't want to take his base. Jacob Earl thought it hit him, so he didn't go after the ball. Go wild pitch there as the count runs full. Base runners is what the Merchants need, and they have a good one at second and a speedy one at the plate. Swung out and missed. Lancourt smokes it by Farmer, and there's one away. Now Brandon Krantz. Now Farmer probably wishes he would have taken the hit by pitch. One away here in the top of the 9th. Brandon Krantz hit by a pitch. Ground out, single, and a line out. That one's going to be popped up foul territory. Over on it is Jacob Earl near the dugout, and he makes the basket catch right near the on-deck circle for out number 2. 2 away here in the 9th. Ryan Hubachek now up. What a play by Jacob Earl. Hubacek grounded into a double play in the first, struck out in the third and eighth, and grounded out in the sixth. Latendresse leads from second. Lancourt trying to shut it down here. Just missed 1-0. Again, stick around for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll have an opportunity to talk to player manager Luke Wirtz and our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game to be named as soon as the final out is made here. Most likely, Caleb Kromenacher. Talked to Caleb quite a bit last year. So nothing new for Caleb coming over here. The 1-1. Missed high, 2-1. Josh Nielsen on deck. And fires home. Swung on and missed a huge cut. Lancourt trying to shut it down here. Runner at second is Latendresse. He gave up a single to him, struck out, and got the next guy to pop up. The offering swung on and missed, and the Chaparrals will win it here tonight. A 6-3 win for Marshfield over the Everest Merchants. Stick around for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll have an opportunity to talk to Luke Wirtz and our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, Caleb Kromenacher. Back with our Nasonville Dairy postgame show right after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150. And so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, setting in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on cake.
This game show, Nasonville Dairy Fresh Cheese Curds made daily. Back here with Luke Wirtz and Caleb Kromenacher. Big win tonight. 6-3, had a big, obviously, 5-run fourth inning, which helped a lot. Caleb really hunkered down after that. Just talk about the game overall.
We played pretty well overall. We played really well on defense. We turned some double plays and had a lot of nice plays. It'd be nice to string a few more hits together, but we'll take, we capitalized on the errors, and, we took what we can get from those guys.
And just talk about, obviously, like you mentioned, defensively got out of that first inning with a double play, and then Nick Anderson gunning down the runner at third. Just how much does that help with the momentum and the confidence going up back to bat after that?
It's definitely momentum shift. You you let the other team get guys on base, and sometimes pitchers start to press. The defense puts a lot of pressure on themselves, but we were able to find a way to get outs and get guys, a little confidence boost, the pitchers especially, and we feed off of that when we come up to the plate.
A week into the season now, had these guys last Wednesday, knocked off Medford, now heading up to Minocqua. What have you liked so far out of your ball club?
Pitching and defense. Some years when I played for the Shabs, we've been a little short on the staff, but we got a deep pitching rotation this year, and I like to see that.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll see you in Minocqua on Sunday. All right, we'll bring back Caleb Kromenacher, no stranger to our post-game shows here at Zaleski Sports. Caleb, another dominant performance, 7 innings, 8 strikeouts. I'll just talk about your performance tonight.
I was just out there trying to throw strikes. If I had to, let the defense do the work.
And just talk about defensively, as mentioned, turning that double play, got into a little bit of a jam the first 3 innings. Turn that double play, how much confidence does that give you back up on the hill?
Oh, that's huge. Knowing that you have a defense behind you that'll step up and knock the runners off the bases for you, that helps a lot.
And right near the end of your outing, middle part of the game, you really were zoned in, had very quick innings after that. Just talk about what your mindset was having those back-to-back 3-up, 3-downs.
At that point, I was just trying to go up there and throw strikes because it was getting late in the game and start to wear down after not pitching for a while.
All right, we'll put Caleb in the house. Here you go. Caleb knows what to do. Brandon's going to count you down and do what you do.
I'm Caleb Kromenacher, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Caleb.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, once again, Chaparrals knock off the Merchants here tonight, 6-3. Caleb Kromenacher with a fantastic outing. 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, 8 strikeouts in the win here tonight. Kaylan Court coming in for the save to knock down the Merchants after giving up a run in the 8th inning. So with that, the Chaparrals improved to 3-0 overall, 2-0 in the league. The Merchants fall to 1-2 overall, and 1-1 in the league. So again, join us tomorrow at Marshfield Country Club. We'll have some league night for you as well. We'll be back with the Chaparrals on Sunday. Jason will be heading up to Minocqua for Chaparrals and Wood Ducks for baseball at first pitch at 1:30, only live here at Zaleski Sports. For Brandon Berg and Lucas Holheisel and Jada Hamblin, we're going to sign off here from Jack Hackman Field. This is Steve Maves.